Today is December 5th, and in the evening, when my husband came home, I served him some fruits and some almond and like mixed nuts, milk, and he had some snacks also at the same time. So, and then he was really feeling sleepy. So, because he has weird schedules, it's not like 8 to 5 jobs. So sometimes he works even at night, and then he sleeps in the morning, and then sometimes next day he has to wake up early, and that's why the sleep cycle gets disturbed. And so he didn't get proper sleep, and by the time after having these snacks and all, he felt asleep. And so I'm like, I've tried to wake him up sometimes at 7 8, like he will go to sleep at around 5, 5:30 sometimes. And so I don't want to wake him up immediately when he's in deep sleep, right? So I've tried sometimes to wake him up 7:38, and sometimes it just disturbs his sleep. So I just told him, okay, fine, I'll just wake you up at 9 o'clock. And because he had heavy snacks, so there was no point for him to for me to wake him up early. So at that very point when I said that I'll wake you up at around 9, that's it. They burned my right cheek. And at the thought of that, I think they had twice the fire trucks, come by. And then at 7:30, because he was still asleep, and at 7:30, see, this is the third time. So now that I'm recording it about this same issue, here is the fire trucks. This is the third time. Listen. Okay, so it was clear that the first two fire truck alarms happened. This truck was doing it on purpose. Listen. And see, they just gave me a muscle twitch on the left side of my back. It means yes, correct. So they are confirming the fire trucks that they had sent in the evening to make an issue about it. And so they gave me burn on my cheek that is right now even burning, okay? And I have a black dot on my cheek, on the right cheek, because anything they do on the right side is, see, look. There's a road right there. So they were right here and they were waiting. I knew that because it was playing in my mind that I'm going to record the video, right? And so I came into my room, I changed clothes, and I came here. So these, look, the trucks were already waiting here, all these people have their fire trucks and all these gang stalking thing, they'll have them wait here. So this was the confirmation. So this was the third time twice it happened at the thought of this thing, because they started burning my cheeks. I was just wondering, like, why, what happened? So I have to then go back and start thinking why they made an issue. But back then I was reading about star kids and star seeds too, so I thought that probably they did because of that, the fire trucks and all. But then everything started, because usually we don't have, like, this is winter time, and usually I don't have any even boat passing by. It's at exactly like around 7:30 the boat passed by, and like, oh, so why you have to, like, we have to eat at 7:30. They wanted to make an issue about that. They wanted to dictate, oh no, you should eat at 7:30, he should eat at 7:30. But he's not going to eat. How is he going to be even hungry when he just ate? He had fruits, and he had this almond and nuts and saffron, and all this milk that I made. It's heavy. It's gonna fill him up. And then also he had snacks along with it. And yeah, he was hungry, so why not? I mean, and then you know, even the food was all ready. I had made all the run I had prepared for him, but he didn't want that at that time. It was an odd time to eat lunch. So yeah, he had snacks. See, look, they are still going on. Look, I'm still, the video is still on. Look how they're making the issue about it. Look, look. That is not normal. That is the synchronization. How, and all these fire truck alarms started with Gerald Sosby. He was the very first video I uploaded about Gerald Sosby was when these fire truck alarms started, along with they started honking the horn of the fire truck. At the same time, the revving of the bike, motorcycle engine and the car engine revving, and all these things started. So now this was coupled the 4 times. This is right when I'm recording this video. They did it twice. Okay, so they are still here somewhere, and they will just start alarming whenever they feel like, oh, they are still going on and on. They are still going on and on. And also I wanted to show you, this was the moth that they, you know, early morning, like yesterday when I woke up, I was still in my bed. It was early morning, around 7. I don't know. They had this thing flying right on our top of our head, like when we were asleep. So that is the witchcraft, as a part of witchcraft, because I used to have all kind of centipedes and millipedes and spiders and all kind of stuff at weird locations. Like they would want to tell me something. Say for example, like say my socks are lying here, okay? They'll just put like a centipede there. Oh, your socks is there, now we'll go pick it up. Or if they want to make issue about something, like, you know, about me, something, you know, then they will do it at a particular location somewhere here. They used to do it a lot. It used to be always on my side when I'm sleeping, always. Or anyways, the whole weird insect activity was also part of dictation, as Gerald Sosby does with cockroaches in my kitchen. So even today, so after my hubby, he had snacks and all, he's not going to have lunch, right? Although I had prepared everything for him, he's not going to have lunch. So they also wanted to make big issue about it, because my hubby clearly told me that he was to come home early, and then that's why I had planned accordingly, right? So, but he didn't want to eat lunch because he came a little bit late, and then he didn't want to have lunch here. So he just wanted to have some snacks, and also I just gave him like fruits and some almond milk and some snacks and all. And by the time, it was like almost about 3 o'clock and something like that. And so I figured if he went to sleep around like 5:30, he's not gonna get up at like 7:30, because he'll be in deep sleep. I knew it. And so that's exactly what happened. I think he got up at around 8:15, and still he didn't want to have his dinner. And so we ended up having dinner at 8:45. So that's what I thought, about that time we'll have dinner. But they wanted to make so much issue. They gave a burn on my right side of the cheek that is still burning. I have a black mark over there now. They gave 4 fire truck alarms here, and they had at 7:30 they had a boat pass by, because we have a lake here. So they always used to do a lot of sensitization with boats too. They will just have one boat pass by at a particular time. They used to do a lot back in 2016, 17, 18, when all this gang stalking was new to me. They used to do a lot, where they used to have all these one boat pass by at like particular time, like, oh no, now you cook, oh now you serve, oh now you do this, oh now you do that, you know, like continuous this slave programming that they used to do, and they're still doing it. Because like I said, today also Gerald Sosby put a cockroach near the kitchen. Why? I knew it would be there because I was to make PB&J, and he always does this with PB&J. Whether I make it after 2 years or if I make it, after 2 days, doesn't matter. Whenever I go for PB&J, the cockroach is always there. So it's obvious it's a part of witchcraft, and they can see everything I do. They can hear what I say. They can see. They can even see my thoughts. Everything, right? So that's why they act accordingly. They give me muscle twitch and everything. It's just at the thought thing, and that is how they. Like I said, I just thought about the the burns that they gave me on my right cheek today. Why? What happened? And I was thinking probably because I said like we'll eat at 9 o'clock or something like that. So, and that is why the two fire trucks then came by. It was after my thought. I didn't speak to anybody. So obviously, how are they transmitting? If the only way to transmit all this is if I have some implants without my knowledge, which is done either by DARPA, DOD, US military, NSA, FBI, CIA, I mean, who all are involved, Elon Musk, Neuralink, whoever these people are, right? Either they did it without my consent, and even Dr. Richard Boylan said that these military and Pentagon, in fact, Pentagon is trying to experiment, okay? The word he used was experiment with us star kids, where how we are reacting to these military people's all these actions. And if the aware star seeds can outplay the non-aware ones, or the star seeds who are not aware. So, all this is their experimentation going on. Their brain-computer interface is going on, CIA's brain-computer interface. And as Yuval Noah Harari said, all the human beings are hackable. How are they hackable? Does everyone have implants? And if everyone does not have implants, if I do not have implant, then how are they synchronizing everything? The only way it's possible is via witchcraft. And that is what the Freemasons and Illuminati has been doing. They are totally into witchcraft. And this is nothing but witchcraft. So yeah, today's, and who were the criminals? Again, ex-FBI agent Gerald Sosby, his partner, whoever, friend, Barbara Hartwell, CIA agent, Robert Duncan, William Burns, everybody sitting in Pentagon, military, Navy, and everyone's involved. These fire trucks, and of course all these citizens are involved. Who are the criminals? NSA, Karen Stewart, Suja Vijayan, Jibin, Justin Woodall, the recruiter in North Carolina. He's a Navy, some kind of recruiter. So Justin Woodall. The Davos guy, Klaus Schwab, Yuval Noah Harari. Who else are the criminals? Elon Musk. Who else? FBI, NSA, CIA. Richard Boylan, of course. And anyone who has the knowledge of this thing and are involved in targeting, all these star kids, and they're doing all this for their Lucifer, or they're doing for even some experimentation purpose, whatever the purpose is. It's, at the end of the day, it's a slavery programming, and they just want to keep me under control so much and want to blame me for everything, because I am the threat to their cabal. Because when the UFO cover-up falters out, their Lucifer is really afraid of me. I am the one whom these people are really afraid of. Lucifer is afraid of. And so they are so much programming me into this slavery that I should do this and I should do that, as if I do not have my own existence or my own anything. Like, I'm here just to serve and be a slave. And of course, then whenever they wish, they just want to sexually seduce me, right? Um, like I said, today they gave me a dream that, they put fuel on me and then they just put me on fire. That was the dream given to me, a virtual reality dream. So, they're just telling me outright, and they're telling, in fact, the whole world through me that this is their plan, that is what they want to do. Be it torture, be it reality, whatever it is. So all these people are getting exposed, and along with them, all my friends, relatives, whoever chose to distance from me and not to be in touch with me or not to take my side. And even the fact that they thought to keep quiet was enough for this cabal to take over continuous and continuously torture me. So they are, all these friends, relatives, all of them are equally criminals because they took part in this criminal torture activity by remaining silent. And so there is absolutely no there these people can just not give any reason for for their own karma. Like, this is definitely not good karma. If even if you're not speaking up against some crime, and especially if somebody's so close to you, then obviously it's your bad karma. You there's no way you're accumulating any good karmas out of that. And oh, of course, how did I forget Arnab Goswami, the Republic guy? All these people who people think are like gods, who are like so nice people. No, they are not. They are part of Satanists. They are Illuminati people, and they can never. These Illuminati people can never speak the truth. The moment they open their mouth, lies is all it comes out from their mouth. And the prime example of this is Gerald Sosby. Just look at his website and you'll see how much lies he just blabbers on his website. And of course, Barbara Hartwell.